Hi, YouTubies! Oh, Chris did that on purpose. Oh, she's not gonna... Listen, TTS lady's not gonna read out the word come. You gotta just spell it like the regular C-O-M-E, and she'll probably read it. But Chris, AbFab, thanks so much for 8 months. Hi YouTubies, it's me, Zachary Michael. Also, the people yearn for the also. And the people also yearn for cum loaf. I feel like I should provide context because I was gonna, well, first of all, we were gonna watch Miss Mandy.
Love my cream of wheat.
We yearn for cum loaf.
See what Miss Jamie did there? She spelled it C-O-M-E, and TTS lady spelled it out, or said it out loud. Oh, and that started a hype train. We hadn't had a hype train yet today. Anyways, we were originally going to watch Miss Mandy May from Managing the Maze. She was doing her fucking AI thumbnails, and she was making Easter stuff, and I was like, we gotta get in the spirit. We gotta get in the Easter spirit. Easter's, I think, maybe this weekend. I think maybe it's girl. I don't know. Y'all know I'm not religious. But anyways, people are like, we'd rather watch the cum loaf video. And I said, if that's serious, and we just put it to a vote, and it was like 53-21 or something like that. So we're watching cum loaf today. How many times can I say that in one video? And it's a special recipe video made by 50 Shades of Mom. You might remember her as the Gabagool lady. You also might remember her as the lady that did the Black History Month project with her son, where she built a podium to have Barack Obama stand at and announce the death of Osama bin Laden. It's like not funny, but it is. She also has a series on her channel. Just go click playlists and go to 50 Shades of Chicken. Highly encourage you to watch it all. If you also want to watch her most viewed video, well, I guess it's not her most popular. Did she take it down? Oh, no, she didn't. Shay, thanks for gifting 2 tier 1 subs and keeping the hype train going. Appreciate that. Can we watch the clip? What clip? Oh, I know what clip you're talking about. And yes. Yes, we can. She's got a lot of videos about getting scammed, and she also has a video about her husband emotionally cheating on her, if you're interested in watching any of that. Just one of the many classics on her channel. But there is a particular clip, in case you're interested in getting involved in the 50 Shades of Chicken content. I have, oh wait, no, it's in this one. It's in this one. I just gotta find it. Jamie, thanks for gifting a sub to Gosh Darn It, Corinne. Appreciate that. Was it around here?
Submits to a supple spread.
I hate this fucking music, though. I hate the music because it does get me copyright claimed every time I fucking play it.
Whoa, I haven't seen this much action in months.
Is this... We're gonna mute it because I don't feel like dealing with that right now until we get to the right part. I think it's this. Ah! It is! It is! It is! This is really gonna prep us for the cum loaf video. I'm gonna unmute it now, though, so you can get that. So you can... so you can get the commentary. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Hey, you know what it does to me when you bite your lip, chicken.
Hey, you know what it does to me when you bite your lip, chicken. I actually think I might have reacted to we originally, the first time I ever watched the 50 Shades of Chicken videos on Twitch, it was before I started re-uploading stuff to YouTube, but I do think I have 50 Shades of Chicken, that particular video, because we revisited it. Jane, thanks for gifting a sub to Princess Luna XOXO. We did. So you can go watch reaction to it right here. Some of the clips might be muted because of all of the music and stuff. I would also encourage you to just go watch it on your own, to be honest, because it's funny. It's funny. But anyways, wait, we have strayed so far from the path, divas. I've strayed so far from the fucking path. That video led me to literally join Twitch. I'm so glad it did. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. 50 Shades of Chicken streams being the thing that kept me some kind of sane while navigating an abusive relationship is still such a wild concept to me. Lil Mommy Salami, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. This needs to be updated to her putting the food in her mouth and biting her lip. We do have an emoji. If you've never known what this emoji is that Shay just used in the chat, it's that. My husband has watched me watch you, and today is the first day they asked me what you're watching, and I had to explain Cum Loaf. Well, let me help, because I was supposed to show you why we're calling this Cum Loaf, and it's because of this thumbnail right here. Cheesy spinach turkey meatloaf bar, easy and delicious recipe.
My wheat.
Gibby Gab 00, thanks for your first time subscription at tier 1. Now just to confirm, he isn't the honey with the Coke can. The hubby? No, that's not the hubby with the Coke can. That's Mike from Lisa's Halls. Thanks for the bits, Kyle. I need you to know that I'm not sure if you changed your hair, but I'm loving the honey highlights. There ain't no highlight. This is my natural hair color, diva. That might be the grays. I got some grays growing in. Oh my, I'm gonna have to tell my stylist though that you said that. He felt like he really failed the internet when he dyed my hair dark brown and people started saying in comments that I needed to not use box dye. He was like, oh, I fucked that up. I'm a disappointment. And I said, I love it, Tim. No worries. No worries. If you all don't know the lore of my hairstylist, he actually also used to be, I don't think he watches as much anymore, but he used to be a viewer. And one day I was complaining on Instagram about my haircut, and he was like, come see me, and I haven't looked back. I've been going to him since probably 2018. I have been going to this man for several years. Will we ever get another Tim stream? I think that was just a Tim video. That was a one-off Tim video. Oh my god, people putting the Ford Focus emojis in the chat. It's so real. I need to listen. My next Adderall follow-up appointment, I might ask about increasing, because I took it today and I've been struggling all the fuck over the place today. So anyways, are y'all ready to watch the Cum Loaf video? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller. Could you put 69s in the chat if you're ready for that? And listen, this is highly requested. I used to play that when I do my highly requested dances. It's only 12 minutes long. Maybe that's okay. We've been having some real long streams over here lately. We really have. Kira, give me that gabagool. Give me that gabagool. Oh my gosh, when I was playing Pocopia and I ran into Gimme Ghoul, somebody in the chat was like, or in the comments was like, that's so close to gabagool. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. One more time. Everybody's feeling fine. Here we go. Hey, 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 here we go. NSYNC has got the flow.
Today we're back and we're cooking up something super easy and delicious.
Oh, okay, Zane. Okay, Zane.
Well, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I am in my kitchen and I am back to share with you my cheesy spinach stuffed turkey meatloaves.
Cheesy spinach stuffed turkey meatloaves. She's stuffed, honey. The dolls are stuffed. The dolls are stuffed. There is a prediction going. Is it squirt? Oh yeah, it's will she say squirt? That's always a good fallback. She could say squirt in this. I mean, she's literally making cum loaf. God, I would literally, in the stream, the Twitch stream leading up to doing the reaction, I was talking about how much of a prude I am. That's not real. That's not real. How... I talk a big talk on the internet, and in my personal life, I'm like, I don't think so.
No, that's like a mouthful to say, right? But it's
ground turkey is so dry. Frugal Fit Mom, why do you think she's putting cum in it? She's got him get it. I can't seriously talk to Christine like that. I can't talk to... Christine is so innocent. Christine is so innocent. Christine is such an innocent person. She's so good-hearted. I imagine she's religious. I don't know if she is or not. I might be applying things to her that aren't real. I love that you think that about me. Well, let me know if I'm wrong.
It's also a mouthful of flavor. These things are super easy to make.
What do you know about a mouthful of flavor, Kira?
But they are filling and delicious and cheesy and gooey, and they're healthy because they're loaded up with spinach, and we're using turkey chopped meat. It is just very, very, very good. And again, like I said, super easy to assemble. So
super filling, loaded up.
So let me take you down to the counter. I'm going to share with you how to make this super easy recipe, and it is definitely going to become quickly one of your family favorites.
Imagine it just cuts to her going.
All right, you guys. So this is all you're going to need to assemble these cheesy spinach turkey meatloaves. Very, very easy recipe, super easy to assemble, and they're perfectly portioned so that everybody gets one. They're delicious. They're going to melt in your mouth, and once you have them, you're never going to want meatloaf another way. When I do regular meatloaf with beef, I will do it like the traditional way, but now with the turkey meatloaf, this has been just
I don't know if y'all noticed though, she's mentioned a few times, I think, that it's really easy. Wait, spinach? Well, spinach pairs well with cum loaf.
perfect way to do this. So right here in the back, I do have a bag of spinach. We're only probably going to use a quarter, maybe a third, and then the rest of it I'm going to use for a pasta recipe. So not a whole lot of spinach, and we're not even cooking it down. It's going to go raw into the individual meatloaves. And
I'm such a fucking child. I'm such a fucking child. Oh my god, not the Frugal Fit Mom shout out and the recommendations. It's the way though that everything she says makes so much sense. Talking about this particular meatloaf.
it'll cook down into it in the oven. I have some Parmesan cheese here, the Asiago and Romano kinds. I have 1 egg, a pound of fresh ground turkey. I have some milk, some breadcrumbs back there. I have some onion and garlic, and then I have some shredded mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Asiago. Mozzarella.
Let me go ahead, set this camera up. I'm going to grab a bowl, and then this is almost
Gotta have my bowl, gotta have my cereal.
like a dump and go recipe, you guys. So easy. All right, friends, we got...
Now, y'all know how I feel about these YouTubers calling things dump and go recipes. Not dump and go like Chantal. Why has anybody ever made that joke in here before? Has anybody? That just took me out. Why is it always dump and go and never squirt and go? I've been asking that.
Our bowl set up here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dump in this pound of ground turkey right in there.
Right with the
paper not included.
I fucking hate that meat paper. It is so gross. Anytime you open... See, this is why I gotta stop eating ground meat. Y'all know I'm already grossed out by ground meat, and then they put that soaked ass piece of ground meat paper in there.
All right, 1 egg.
Not the meat diaper.
I always start off with about a half a cup of breadcrumbs, and then while I'm mixing it, if I feel like it needs more, I'll go back and add more. You're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. You're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of milk.
Now why'd you have to ruin it with the music? Now this is, honestly, so far it's just giving meatloaf. So far this is just standard meatloaf.
Usually, like I said, I will play with how much of the
You'll play?
breadcrumbs to add. So I added like another 1/4 cup. So it ended up being about 3/4 of a cup.
Why isn't she using real parm? I thought she was Italian. Gabagool. I don't know. Maybe that's just what worked for her and her family, Christine. Have you considered that? Christine, you're starting to sound like Miss Alma Trumbull in the comments. If I was gonna make it, I would have used egg whites instead of eggs. The gag is Miss Alma Trumbull is somebody that's in all of these ladies' comments. Every single woman I've ever watched cook something on YouTube, Miss Alma Trumbull is in the comments commenting. I don't think she actually comments things like that, but she is a big fan of the girls. I'm sure just by saying that, Christine Frugal Fit Mom knows exactly who I'm talking about.
Depending on the consistency, I can see if I can still see egg a little bit or a little bit of milk, then I will go back and add more so that we can kind of not dry it out, but you don't want...
Whatever happened to Tammy, by the way? Tammy who? Tammy Slayton? Girl, I don't know.
That slimy texture on the outside.
Wait, sorry, I got distracted. What? Oh, Tennessee Tammy? Girl, I don't know. I haven't checked in on her in a while. Maybe we should go look. But she talked about slimy.
Being about 3/4 of a cup, depending on the consistency, I can see if I can still see egg a little bit or a little bit of milk, then I will go back and add more so that we can kind of not dry it out, but you don't want that slimy texture on the outside. So I added...
You don't want the slimy texture on the outside. That's what the cum is for. You don't want your meatloaf being slimy when you're gonna
like a teaspoon of onion, and then I'm gonna do more like 2 teaspoons of garlic, and then now let's go ahead and mix this up.
The music doesn't even correlate to what we're doing here. Why do you got upbeat pop music? What? Why do you got upbeat pop music for you stirring together some meat? Is your cum slimy, Zach? Is it supposed to be slimy? I'm not. Oh, wait, go back. Sorry.
Going for show. I'm gonna be myself.
That's the perfect consistency that you want. You don't see any of the sheen on the top from the eggs or the glossiness from the milk. Everything's been absorbed, and now we have a good pliable base to work with. So I'm gonna grab
Is it flared? Is it a flared base though?
My cookie sheet, and we're gonna start already assembling. All right, so
I will say, whenever I'm cooking a recipe or watching a recipe be made on YouTube and I'm trying to like find something appetizing, love to refer to it as slimy.
My hands and got out a cookie sheet with some parchment paper on here. So we are now going to need to put our hands in this, but at least I don't have to like dig in to mix.
You're gonna put your hands in it, all right.
And now we're gonna take this mixture and we're gonna make 12 small patties. So you're just gonna use what would be the equivalent of like a small meatball size, and you're gonna roll it in between your hands.
Well, that's not really a loaf.
And then flatten it out.
That's not really a loaf then. That's a meatball.
Until you have what looks like a small burger patty. And then...
So, who's got is Woma around? Woma... We have an update. I need that screenshot of me saying cum balls. I need that screenshot of me saying cum balls in the Discord. Because I think what she's actually making is cum balls, my mind. My mind.
You're going to place that on here, and you're going to go ahead and repeat that 11 times. So you want 6 pairs of these little turkey guys.
Hey, oh wait, I forgot we're not supposed to listen to the music. Why is it now giving me lyrics to the fucking music? When earlier it was just music. Colin coming through with the screenshot. Oh no, Colin just coming through with when I said cum balls. Colin just coming through with when I said cum balls in the Discord. This music is bad. This music is bad. I don't need this music. I don't need this. They don't pay me enough to screenshot. Who is they? You and Anna only in my dreams with this ominous they. Is the music done? Okay, I think it is.
So those are assembled, and now we're gonna go ahead and start layering in our ingredients. So super simple. You're going to take a couple of pieces of spinach, break the stems off so that they're not hanging out the ends. So maybe 4 pieces like that. And then I take my shredded mozzarella cheese and I kind of squish it together.
That was so close to saying squirt. She's squeezing the cheese. Y'all, who's up squeezing and squishing together their cheese?
So I make like a ball and I put it there. And then we're gonna take our second patty and we're gonna put it on top. And then now we're gonna pick it all up and I go back to
A ball.
sealing it together.
That's not really sealed.
You really want to make sure you don't see any of your insides.
I don't want to see any of your insides.
Because then you have a hole, so you don't want any of your inside stuff to leak out. But once
She has to know. I also hate when the inside stuff leaks out of my hole. Y'all, I don't think I knew what we were getting into with this video today.
you have it, roll it back and forth in my hands like this, just so I can kind of seal all of those edges really good. Make sure
Oh,
everything...
we're edging now. So we're edging now. No chance of monetization. I do think it's gonna be a rough go seeing if this gets monetized on YouTube. Not Leaky Meatloaf Hole is a beautiful name for a baby girl.
Is trapped inside, and we have our little pieces, and like even the spinach right now, it appears to be poking out, but it's gonna wilt down inside, and so it
Sure.
won't be poking out once it hits the oven. But all right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and fill all of these.
This music, this B-roll again. Oh, she has... This is taking me out. This is taking me out. This is funny. This is a good watch. Honestly, I didn't mean to unmute it, but honestly, she just recently posted about how she's struggling getting people to watch her recipe videos, her school lunch videos. And I don't know why. She's out here making one of the funniest recipe videos, intentionally or not, that I've watched in a long time. For real, for real. Oh, also, wait, Bequador, thanks for circling back to that. Actually, Bequador, thank you so much, because she said this was going to be a fucking dump and go recipe. In what fucking world? In what world? It looks like big dumps. You're thinking of the wrong kind of dump and go. Well, dumping the cum in the loaf is crazy. Okay, well. Keep rolling them balls, Kira. She did say almost a dump and go. Listen, when Mandy May says that one of her crock pot recipes is a dump and go, those are usually almost a dump and go. If Mandy would say that those were almost dump and go recipes, I probably wouldn't even have an issue with Mandy calling them almost dump and go recipes. This isn't even almost a dump and go recipe. It's quite simply not a dump or go recipe. This is so hands-on. Nothing has been dumped. She's literally out here rolling the cum balls. Whoa, hi, hello. We needed you moments ago for the cum ball screenshot. But it's okay. We got it figured out. She kind of got me worked up. And not in a good way.
Friends, they are all rolled up and ready to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle just a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top, and then I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator to chill for 1 hour, or in this case, since I'm preparing it before work, it'll just stay in the fridge till I get home. It'll congeal everything back together and make it easy.
Now, why would, again, congeal is the same type of concept as calling something you're making slimy. I don't want to eat something that's congealed, Diva. I don't want to eat something that's been congealed. What?
Easier for it to cook in the oven, and then we're just going to stick it in the oven on 350 for 30 minutes. But let me throw some Parm cheese on, get her in the fridge, and clean up my mess.
How did she make such a mess with the spinach?
So I can go to work, and then we'll meet right back here.
More fucking music. She's about to piss me off with her sawdust Parmesan cheese. Okay.
All right, guys. So this is not even that night. This is like the next day. I went to bed
Wait,
a little.
that's not what was in the thumbnail. Oh, I guess it kind of was. Never mind. She was a little frustrated.
This is not even that night. This is like the next day. I went to bed a little frustrated because I showed you guys, I put them in the fridge and said chill for 1 hour before you put them in the oven. But I said in my case, it was till I got home from work because I wanted to set them up ahead of time. Unfortunately, I ran late at work, so everyone at home tried to pitch in and stick it in the oven for me, but unfortunately they let it cook just a little bit too long.
God damn them.
And so I'm still going to cut into it. You'll be able to see like the gooiness of the cheese and stuff because I heated it up so you can still see how it is.
Are those just noodles? By the way, like
But these are a little bit smaller than they would be. I would say about a third smaller than it would be because they shrunk a little bit more since they definitely cooked a lot longer. These need 25 minutes in the oven tops. Like you see that they're small. They cook like not a meatball because it's certainly way bigger than a meatball, but
girl, this is a meatball. Girl, this is a meatball. Diva, this is a meatball.
Because they're individual, it's so much easier.
There's a Italian place that I go sometimes that is known for their meatballs, and their meatballs are about this big. Maybe a little smaller, but for all intents and purposes, this is a meatball. This is a meatball, Diva.
Let me just zoom in here a little bit. It's so much easier for.
Do you think her family actually messed them up, or she did and she's blaming them?
I do think it's possible her family actually messed it up, but I see where you're coming from, Nathan. Thanks so much for 14 months.
For them to cook. It just doesn't take nearly as long. So unfortunately, they were just judging the time a little wrong for me, and I came home and I was like, you guys, how am I supposed to film something that looks like a hockey puck? So
It doesn't look like a hockey puck. She's such a hater. It looks like a meatball. It looks like what I would expect it to be. She's mad.
I was a little upset about it, but let's cut into it so I can show you what the inside
show me
looks
them insides.
like. Alright, let me turn my plate here.
Oh, there's the cum. Oh, it's coming out the hole in the back. It's coming out the hole in the back.
So inside, like I showed in my what's for dinner, see all that steam coming up. You have the spinach and the cheese that just melts on the inside. And these are so hearty because you saw it was like two, they're not quarter-pound patties, but because obviously you saw how much meat that we use, but we put a bunch of stuff.
Why is she caressing the cum ball with the fork?
In it. So, I mean, they're still nice sized patties, and then you're filling it with cheese and spinach and then, you know, cooking it. So you can see how hearty and stuff and cheesy it is on the inside, which pairs perfectly with whatever that you're eating, because now you can like take your noodles and dig it in with your cheese and kind of eat that all together, or mashed potatoes, something with gravy, like whatever you desire. But at this point, this is more of a plate just to share with you guys what it actually should look like at the end. And now you guys need to go make it yourself and go tag me on Instagram on what yours looks like. Show me how
I won't be doing any of that.
Luscious and juicy and delicious that they are, because these are so super easy. You guys saw how quick it was to assemble them. I mean, the hardest thing to do is to roll them up. Otherwise, it's pretty easy and very minimal ingredients and very delicious and hearty. So,
is it delicious and hearty? Because you said that your family ruined it. So is it good? Did you have it? Did you try it?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another recipe.
Y'all gotta stop saying spread the lips again. Get out of here.
Video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, hype it up, do all the things, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I don't need that music either. I don't. Oh, what do people have to say about it? Now what? Now what did I say? I'm not lying about Mrs. Alma Trumbull. She's everywhere. Look at her. Yum, I'm adding this to our meal plan. It looks and sounds so delicious. Oh, I'm definitely gonna try these. You're a godsend. I bought a pound of German Met ground pork meat with species. Okay, today, and none of us felt like eating it. Usually it's one of our choice dinner. Yes, we eat it raw. And you should only eat it raw on the day you buy it. Thanks to your video, we'll be having meatloaf tomorrow. I have everything at home except spinach. I'll buy that tomorrow. Cool. Sure. Definitely will be trying it. Thanks. Yummy. You always come up with the most creative ideas. This looks so good. I might try it without the cheese in the middle, just the spinach. Well, Lynn, see, this is actually what I'm really talking about. Lynn, that won't be the same recipe then. The whole point is the cheese in the middle. Looks amazing indeed to make these. Thanks for sharing. Looks delicious, delicious, delicious. Yummy. This is a wonderful recipe. I'm going to try it. I don't do the gram, so I'll let you know how it turns out on here. I wish I could get my family I wish I could get my family would eat this. Spinach is an only me thing. Also, the way I read delicious, 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 yummy made me think about my favorite Sandra Lee video.
Welcome to Semi Homemade. I'm
That's
Sandra
loud.
Lee. Let's get cooking. Delicious, 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 good. Yummy. So delicious, so delicious, so delicious, 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 delicious. Yummy. Fudge. Super, super simple, crispy, delicious, very peachy. Look at how luscious that is. Paprika. I cannot wait to eat this. I cannot wait to eat this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great, 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 great. Great, 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 long, thick, 9-inch cock. I want you to take it, take it, take it. Oh, yes. So what I want to do is lay down on the counter. You're going to need to roll your sleeves up, and this is the fun part. You're going to have to get your hands in here, and I love it. Oh, yeah. Be careful of the splatters. I love it. Wonderful. And cilantro is kind of like the parsley for these countries in the East. Juice, 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 juice. I'm so used to buying my mushrooms pre-sliced in the grocery store and having the work done for me that when I went in there and they weren't there, I was stunned. I had to buy a whole bag, bring them home, wash them, cut them. 10 minutes later, we all know I like my cocktail time. Cocktail time, cocktail time, cocktail time, cocktail time, cocktail time. Vanilla vodka. Vodka. This already has vodka in it, about 1 part vodka. Buy the inexpensive stuff. Lush. Also a cup of chicken broth. One for me now, one for me in just a little while. Yep, that's a pretty fabulous cocktail. Lush all together. Tablespoons. My local aquarium. Espresso, 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 espresso. Love. I'm Sandra Lee. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
I've been watching that video for years. For years. Been watching it for years. Anytime I need a little giggle. It does look like Aunt Sandy's gay son is still around under the name ASGS. We used to also pre Twitch re-uploads, we used to watch Sandy over here, like her actual videos, but we got them from Aunt Sandy's gay son, and he actually had to start, like, he had to, like, recreate a channel or something because he got, like, Food Network came and took down a bunch of his stuff. And so I was like, we don't need to be taking them chances on the YouTubies like that, but oh, so funny. My belly hurts from laughing today, y'all. Like, this has just been so goofy, so silly. Oh my god, I'm still recording. YouTube, thanks so much for being here. Bye, YouTubies! Subscribe!